What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. All right, guys, we got some things to talk about, all right? And yes, I know this is about the third newsroom that we've had in the last week and a half, all right? That's just because we got a whole lot of things going on in the WR, all right? This is the newest, all right? I was going to be bringing you a rumors video a few days ago until we got a confirmation from WR, all right, from Pixonic, that this is not going to be a rumor. This is a confirmation. Although I heard it floating around, they contacted the YouTubers directly and let us know that this was going to be confirmed. And what is it that we're talking about? We are talking about drones. Yep, that's what I said, drones. The little robots that are going to be flying around your robot and doing all kinds of different things. They can attack your enemy. They can assist you during freezing. They can assist you during suppression. We're going to go over some of that and how it works, all right? I have some screenshots. I have some writing on it. Some of it's kind of hard to read, so we're just going to go over the basic part of it and get to the meat of what's going to be going on, all right? So what is a drone exactly? Drones are combat units that hover around your robot, providing it with different kinds of support. They seem small when compared to the robots, but in fact, they are the size of a medium truck. They even have their own hangar, which you will gain access to later on later levels. We are currently looking at level 25. You can deploy your drones with your robot using the same power cells that are spent on the active modules. Unlike pilots and modules, which are always associated with a certain robot in your hangar, drones can be selected separately from your robot. On the deploy screen, that means that you can select drones depending on what kind of help you need at the current situation, right here, right now. So what this means is, if you are currently in a match, you can drop the screen and let's say that you're about to get frozen, all right? You can select the bot that's going to help you defend yourself against freeze. If you need perhaps healing, you select the healing drone, all right? If you want a drone to assist you in fighting an enemy, you select the firepower drone. So you select it on the go. As you're fighting, you could select those drones. That is kind of cool, all right? What I don't like so far, all right, from what I read, is the fact that we're going to be using power cells. We already use power cells. Power cells are not readily available everywhere, right? You can only get them in certain places and with gold, and we already have an issue with gold. So as of right now, I do like the fact that they're bringing in a drone that's going to help your robot out. I don't like the fact that the microchips that's going to be used are powered by power cells. And we'll be getting in microchips just a moment. Drones by themselves cannot do much. They hover around. Their combat functions defined by a microchip. And that's what I was telling you right now. You install them. There are multiple types of drones. Each one has a different number of microchip slots. Also, each drone has a set of energy capacity to allocate microchips. Limited capacity means you cannot just beef up your drone with the best chips possible and be done with it. You have to make certain trade-offs to fit the limit, looking at not just powerful, but a balanced microchip combination that will give you the best benefit for your fighting style. So from what I'm gathering from this, we are not going to be able to make certain drones OP, all right? We're going to have to give something to get something. Now, this is all still very new to us, so we don't really know exactly what all that means. We'll figure it out as we go. But what we do know as of right now, okay, we should not be able to make OP drones that are just going to go in there and just help you knock the hell out of your opponents, all right? So we're going to get into this. We're going to get over to the microchip. I'm going to show it to you. It's kind of highlighted in purple. It's kind of a little hard to read. So I'll try to break it down and try to minimize it from what it is, but you can take a screenshot of it and read it at your leisure. Okay, and here's the little screenshot of the microchips, and the microchips are exactly what give the drones its power. Okay, you can read all of that. It's pretty much what we just went over. Here are some examples. Losing 15,000 durability in less than 5 seconds activates an Aegis shield for 2 seconds. Upon accumulating 50% freeze, okay, increases defense rating for 25. Increase defense rating by 25 for 5 seconds. Okay, there's a drone that if your enemy is within 500 meters, all right, it automatically shoots 800 damage, all right, to the enemy and that can be activated every 8 seconds. All drone shots ignore 50% of the enemy's defenses. Okay, so now where are we going to find these microchips? Where are we going to be getting them? Okay, we're going to go to the store, or we're going to be able to find them in chests. Now, you can make these things a little stronger by fusing them together, all right? What does that mean? I have no idea. But I'm assuming what they're saying is you can stack these things to make them a little bit better, to make them a little bit higher tier. Okay, so we will be getting our first drone for free, all right? And a bunch of these microchips to get started. They're going to give us the first boost, kind of like what they did with the kid. I would not expect a high-end drone, okay? And I'm not sure what they mean by a bunch of chips, but they're going to be giving us our starter pack, I guess you could say, to get all of this rolling. I'm kind of skeptical about it, all right? I think we have enough in the game going on, but I'm open to it, all right? I do like the fact that the drone does fly around. It can help you in certain situations. That is kind of cool, all right? Getting back to the whole power cell thing, that is not kind of cool, all right? Now, the fact that we're going to be winning these in chests, I would like to be able to get them in different sources, maybe add them to the black market, all right? At least the microchips, I believe we'll be able to acquire them in the black market. Now, when we merge them, okay, you're going to merge from tier 1 to tier 2. That's going to cost you like 50 gold, all right? And then merging from tier 2 to tier 3, I believe, is 200 gold, all right? And then from 3 to 4, whatever it is going to cost you 500 gold. So the cost is going to go up, kind of like what we do. The fact that it's costing us gold, that's not very, very good right now, because we just got the pilots that just hit, are the upgrade of the pilots, and that is a ridiculous amount of gold that we're going to be spending on those things. So gold is going to be scattered off in different directions. What we need here, all right, is not so much of the stuff that they're adding in. All right, that's all well and good. You want to do the pilots, that's great. You want to do the drones, that's perfect. You know, we're going to adapt. The players are going to adapt to the game in one way or another. But what we need from you guys is a little bit of help. What we need from the developers is a little bit of help in different areas where we can obtain more gold, more daily tasks, better battle rewards at the end, okay? More gold in the black market, because it's just kind of hard to come by without a debit card. All right? So we need a little bit of help. I'm not saying give us all the gold for free. What I'm saying is we need a better chance at obtaining some of this gold in different areas. But I do like it. The upgrade is between 50 to 100 to 200 to 300 to 500. That's a low amount of gold, all right? That's all well and good. You can upgrade and merge these things relatively cheap compared to upgrading a pilot for 2,000 gold, all right? So I am liking this a little bit better. All right, so from everything that I've gathered so far, right, they're trying to keep the cost on these relatively low, all right? Also, potentially useless duplicates. We believe that getting a second drone that will immediately take some place in your hangar is more interesting than, to say, getting a second Almine that you cannot use, all right? So they're kind of thinking a little bit ahead, all right, to where we're not going to be getting duplicates, or if we do, they can fuse together. There's all kinds of little things going on here. This is all still relatively new to us, all right? Let's go ahead and move over to the last screenshot. And this one's a little bit much easier to read than that purple one. I made a mistake with that purple highlight. But that's all well and good, all right? Drones in combat. Finding the best robot-drone combat combo for the situation can often tip the scale of any battle, or in your favor. Yeah. Titans tip the scale, brother. All right. You can build a drone with a powerful weapon and pair it with your Lancelot to compensate for its own relatively low firepower. Or you could use the same drone with a Loki and stealth. Even hidden, you will continue dealing damage. Not crazy, but still nasty damage. Another example, you can boost a squishy assassin robot with a drone that will protect it in a small shield upon receiving damage. Or give the same robot drone with a bonus against a lockdown suppression if you see lots of enemies utilizing these effects, or just go for pure damage. Once you see an opening, you go all in. There's no limit in ways you can combine robots and drones abilities. By using drones, you can unlock a playstyle you could never consider viable before. Drones are coming to War Robots later this summer. We will unveil more details as time goes by. Meanwhile, on the upcoming test server, you will be able to try out an early prototype to see whether or not you like having a drone sidekick flying beside you. So, I like it. I like the idea of a drone. All right. I don't want to see, it all comes down to the cost. All right. Because we have so much already going on in the game. The game is beyond busy. All right. We have modules that we upgrade, weapons that we upgrade, robots that we upgrade, titans, weapons, cores. There's just so much of the game already going on. Then we have the pilots and the pilots upgrades. And now we have the pilot tiers. And there's just so much. The game is way too busy at the moment. All right. Although I love the idea of a drone, I don't think it's the right time to implement it. All right. But we're going to test it out and we're going to see what we think. I really don't think it matters whether we like it or not. They're going to come. All right. I just want to see how they're all going to play into effect. I don't want to see the game get too complex. It's already complex as it is. We don't want to put too much icing on the cake. You know, if you understand what I'm saying. You don't want to drown your salad in ranch dressing, okay? Just needs the right amount. And as of right now, I think we're compiling way too much onto our plate of WR. The players have way too much going on in the game. The fact that you can only upgrade one weapon, one module, all right, one of anything at a time, with the exception of the Titans, where you upgrade it and it's automatically done. Everything else takes time to upgrade. Now, this is going to be implemented. I hope it's not, doesn't take the place, all right, that it costs you gold. And although I didn't read it earlier, it could cost you silver. I don't want to see that the upgrades not only cost gold or silver, but take a certain amount of time, and then you have to rush it, and so on and so on. We're trying to get away from that. All in all, I like the idea of drones. Let's go ahead and get over to some screenshots. And here we go. All right. I don't know what each of these drones do. I don't know what they're all about. Okay, we just got a few pictures that the developers provided for us. We're going to blow this up a little bit. Can we blow this up? No, we cannot. It's not allowing me to blow it up. But just go ahead and take a look at that. Now, you can screenshot it and crop it and do anything you want to it to make it fit, you know, so you can get a better look at it. But what we see here is what we got. And this is the next drone. This looks more like a drone, all right, or the head of a robot, or I don't know what the hell it looks like. All right, but it does look kind of cool. As you can see, it has a work in progress. So these are not the finished products, all right? We are barely getting started on these. Your next drone. That kind of looks like a Star Wars ship, doesn't it? Was that Boba Fett's spaceship? Cool. And this definitely looks like some type of Star Wars ship. And that does look like a drone. All right, so this is what we got, and we're going to go over these just real quick. Does this or does this not look like the bot when you first start playing the game, that it gives you that little early prizes or early stuff? I remember seeing something similar to this when it first came out. This definitely has the wasp or bee effect. And this is how it's going to work. Or this is how it's going to look, okay? These are the slots. Those are the microchips on the right. How are we going to fuse them together and how all of this is going to go into play, we don't have that information yet. But we're just giving you what we have so far, guys. All right? So bear with us on all of that. And these will be the different microchips. Really complex this game has become. And here's 3 of the different drones. And they seem to be transparent, like you can see right through them. And here's without the transparency. Okay, cool. Next slide. Okay, and there you go where he has his slots, all right. Looked a little bit different than the screenshot we had earlier. Let's go back and take a look at that one. Okay, here we go. So we have that one, and then we have the other one. Okay, so we'll figure out all this a little bit later on, all right? We're just bringing you the early access information that drones are going to be coming to the WR. And here's our hanger. What do we got here? Looking a little bit different. I guess this is going to be the drones hanger. Wow. A lot going on, boys. A lot going on in the game. And that's going to do it for the screenshots. And here we are back in the main hanger. All right, guys. So as I was saying, I do like the idea of drones, all right? I just want to make sure that they're not ridiculously overpriced because everything we seem to have in this game is pretty expensive, all right? War Robots is definitely not a cheap game to play. Yes, you can play. Yes, you can grind, all right? But even for the grinders, the true grinders, it's kind of hard to keep up now, all right? It's even hard for the paying players to keep up with so much going on. In my opinion, I would wish that they would slow down. They got to slow it down. Baby steps, all right? Baby steps. We're just moving way too fast. Although I do love the idea, I still think we're moving way too fast. We just got the introduction of the pilot and the new pilot tiers, okay? And we are in the middle of the summer. By the end of the summer, now we're going to be looking at drones that are going to be flying around our robots. This game has become very complex, and I just need to see it become a little bit less complex. That is just my opinion, all right? In the comment section, guys, you light it up with your thoughts. What do you think, all right? Do you like the idea of drones? A lot of you, all right, have already been asking for drones for a long time. This is not something I think that the developers just came up on their own. I know that they've had a lot of feedback from you guys, and I have heard the word drone happen 1,000 times. It's been brought up to me more times than I can count. Drones are nano robots that heal your robot while you fight. I've heard all kinds of ideas from you guys, all right? And a lot of you guys have pitched this idea at the developer, and they seem to have latched on, all right? So, in the comment section, y'all turn. Let me know what y'all think, all right? Is this good? Is this bad? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Honestly, I like it, all right? What I don't like is we already have too much going on. The game is already too busy, all right? We cannot keep compiling stuff on top of what we already have. It's going to happen, all right? And we're going to have to either adapt or do what we do, all right? I'll be adapting one way or another. We're going to figure this stuff out. But I just wish they would slow things a little bit. And I'm starting to sound like a broken record, and I apologize for that, but I'm a little bit passionate when it comes to the game that I just love to play, and I would hate to see it go down a direction that would be hard to recover from. That's all I'm saying at this point in time, all right? But I'll be looking forward to your comments in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. What's your take on the drones? Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up. And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of the like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Allen signing out.